If you are still working just to survive at 35, something went wrong. Not because you are lazy, not because you are unlucky, but because no one ever taught you the real rules of money. School teaches you how to get a job, society teaches you how to buy things, but no one teaches you how to buy your freedom. Today, I'm going to show you the exact formula people use to retire by 35. Not motivational quotes, not lottery dreams. A real, logical, step-by-step system. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Retiring early is not about earning more. It's about building machines that earn for you. If your money only comes from your time, you will never retire because time always runs out. The formula has 3. You can never escape that limit. People who retire early don't increase hours. They increase leverage. Leverage means one action creates money many times, like a video watched by one person, then 1,000, then 1 million. Or software written once and sold forever, or an online business that runs while you sleep. To retire by 35, you need at least one scalable income source, not later, not someday, now. This could be an online brand, a content channel, a digital product, a service with systems, or automated investments. The exact method doesn't matter. The structure does. Ask yourself one question: can this make money without me being present? If the answer is no, it's a job, not a freedom engine. The second part is expense control. Most people try to get rich by earning more, but they forget the other side of the equation, keeping money. If you earn $5,000 and spend $4,900, you are poor in disguise. Early retirement requires a high savings rate. Not extreme suffering, but intelligent minimalism. Every dollar you save is not just money. It is future time. Because saved money becomes invested money, and invested money becomes freedom. Here is a powerful rule. Your lifestyle must grow slower than your income. When most people earn more, they upgrade everything: bigger house, better car, more subscriptions, more debt. Smart people upgrade assets, not appearance. Instead of buying things that lose value, they buy things that produce value. This leads to the third and final part: asset creation. Assets are things that put money in your pocket without your effort, not once but repeatedly. There are only a few true asset classes: businesses, real estate, stocks, intellectual property. Everything else is just consumption in disguise. To retire by 35, your assets must produce enough income to cover your life. This is called financial independence. If your monthly expenses are $2,000, your assets must generate at least $2,000 passively. That's the target. Now let's talk about the timeline. From age 20 to 35, you have 15 years. That is not a long time, but it is more than enough if used correctly. The first phase is skill accumulation. You must learn skills that can generate high income. Not degrees, skills: sales, marketing, coding, content creation, copywriting, business systems. Skills are the bridge between time and money. Once you have a valuable skill, you move to the second phase: capital creation. This is where you work harder than everyone else, but not forever, just temporarily. You build income, you keep expenses low, you stack capital. Then comes phase 3, capital deployment. This is where most people fail. They save money and do nothing with it. Money sitting still is dying. You must put it into assets, businesses, investments, automation. This creates cash flow. And cash flow creates freedom. Now here is the secret formula in one sentence: build high-income skills, convert income into assets, let assets replace your job. That's it, but here's what most people don't understand. This is not about quitting work. It's about changing the type of work. Instead of working for money, you work to build systems. Instead of chasing salary, you chase ownership. Instead of consuming, you compound, and compounding is the real magic. If you invest consistently for 15 years, even average returns become massive. Time is more powerful than effort. The earlier you start, the less you need. This is why retiring by 35 is possible. But only if you start before 30, not with motivation, with structure. You need a clear income strategy, a strict saving habit, and an asset plan. Without all three, it collapses. One more important truth: early retirement is not about doing nothing. It's about doing only what matters. When money is no longer a problem, time becomes the currency. You can choose projects. You can choose learning. You can choose peace. That is real wealth. Most people think retirement is about beaches. It's not. It's about control. Control over your schedule. Control over your attention. Control over your life. And that control comes from one thing: financial independence, not luck, not inheritance, not miracles, a system you can build. If you want to retire by 35, you must stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like an owner. Stop asking, how much do I get paid? Start asking, what do I own? Because owners retire, workers get tired. The secret formula is simple, but simple is not easy. And that's why few people do it, but now you know the path. Build skills, build income, build assets. Let assets buy your freedom. That is how people retire by 35. Not with hope, with strategy.